All right, 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. How y'all doing out there? Thank you for rocking with me. Um, actually, didn't have any technical difficulties tonight. I actually just had a lot to do. I could have rushed it and started at our normal time, but I thought, why not do it right? Take care of everything that I need to take care of, and put together what I think will be an excellent show. So, thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. My name is Frank Red. If you don't know, this is for the first time. This is the In the Dungeon show. And we'll be going for the next hour and a half to see how the flow of the show goes. But there's a lot to talk about, a lot of interesting things happening in the world of sports, a lot of intersections between sports and art. And I would love to give you an opportunity to talk about it. I certainly do as well. Today is Oscar Sunday. And a lot of good things happened. I thought that they did a pretty good job analyzing the films and picking the winners, and I think some history was made tonight, and that was kind of cool. I didn't agree with everything, but you're not supposed to agree with everything. I can proudly say that I've seen most of the movies. And that's a good thing, because a lot of times when people have opinions, they haven't seen most of the movies and they're just kind of talking. So I saw the movies. If you're a movie fan, buff like I am, and you have some comments, feel free to chime in the chat. With regards to sports, I want to talk about the Warriors. They put on a solid effort against the New York Knicks, like they normally do. And it just got me thinking, anybody who thinks that Steve Kerr is not a good coach, you're not watching coach enough. He's an excellent coach. He really is. He's an excellent coach. He's not perfect, but when it comes to coaching, the man can coach. More times than not, his teams are as prepared as any at home or on the road. It doesn't mean they're going to win, because ultimately talent wins in the NBA. And in most sports competition, talent wins. But Steve Kerr is an excellent coach. From my perspective, I'm happy the Knicks didn't choke this one away, and they rallied, led by their superstar, Jalen Brunson. They got it together at the end and were able to squeeze out a 110-107 victory over the Warriors. The Warriors take on the Washington Wizards tomorrow night, and they take on Boston on Wednesday. Talk about a motley crew. I mean, there's so many people out for the Warriors, and that obviously lessens their opportunity to win games. But in the same breath, it gives players an opportunity to play. And when you're just starting your career, that has to be the most important thing. Winning is important. You want to play team ball, but all of these guys are trying to establish themselves as professional players. And I love that process. I love it, because I was one of those guys. I was a grinder, was never a superstar-oriented player. So when I got the opportunity to play, I always wanted to shine. And you're seeing some guys shine with the Warriors. We're going to talk about that tonight. At the top of the list is Brandon Podzinski. And he deserves some credit. He really does. He does. He's playing really good basketball. He's not complaining. And he has a real serious conversation with the Warriors about extending him in the offseason. I think he does. So we can talk more about the Warriors. The 49ers, to me, have had as good an offseason thus far as anybody. And we haven't even had the draft yet. As opposed to being a team that is trying to play up to the best teams in their division, they're turning into the hunted. They got some guys. They really did. And you got to credit Lynch as a general manager for saying, you know what? We need to spend some money. We need to go out and get some players and spend some money. They've done that, and they've spent smartly and traded smartly. So if you're a 49er fan, I think that you're probably pretty excited about the prospects of success looking to next year. And we haven't even had the draft. still have their draft pick. They can go out and pick a player to eventually be a starter. But it shocked the hell out of me when I saw they got Mike Evans. Mike Evans is the consummate pro. Yeah, he's been injured. He missed 9 games last year, but the guy's had 1,000+ yards for 11+ seasons. I mean, come on now. So, a lot to talk about. The NCAA Tournament starts this week. The men's and the women's. There's not a clear favorite. It's a lot to talk about. A lot of players to watch leading up to the NBA draft. And as I said, we can talk about the Oscars as well. So, there you go. I set the table. I'm sure you have your own ideas and thoughts. And per usual, I want to get the show started by going out and talking to Vicky. All right? Vicky says, "Hi, Frank. How are you? Your Knicks are not a championship team. There is a discount with this team. Same thing last year. Until they overcome that, they won't win anything." I can't disagree with you. Only I can say is there's always hope. It would be different if you said the Knicks don't have the talent. They have the talent. But when you look at the Warriors being depleted by 5 or 6 players, there's no way they should be down 16 against the Warriors. But they came back. So I want to give them some credit. But your point is well taken. That iteration that we saw tonight is not going to win a championship anytime soon. But they got time. They got time. Mr. Goat says, "I am getting freaking tired of the Warriors losing close games that they should win. This is embarrassing basketball by the Warriors." Okay. So I want you to become a more educated Warrior fan. All right? The bigger picture is the Warriors are one of the most popular teams in the NBA, which is why the game wasn't shifted. They're on NBC at 8 o'clock East Coast time because they knew that they would show up and put together a pretty solid effort. Minus Stephen Curry, minus Draymond Green, minus DeAnthony Milton. Give the Warriors credit. They did a good job. Let me ask you a question. Do you really want the Warriors to win games at this point and hurt their draft position? And you're a Warrior fan? Come on, man. What is winning going to do for the Warriors at this point? They don't even want to be in the play-in. They're locked into the play-in. They wish they wasn't. That's why they keep extending Stephen Curry every 10 days. Well, there's another 10 days, another 10. Come on, man. I expect more from you. You're a Warrior fan. You should understand the big picture. No wonder the Warriors are on a 5-game losing streak. They can't win games without veteran players. They play pathetic basketball. I want to see you play because that was not pathetic basketball that I saw today. I saw a team out there battling, trying to win, actually playing better, as I said, than the organization wants them to play. They don't want them to be belligerent out there, but and I'm not saying they don't want them to win. I'm not saying that. But if they lose and play hard and play good basketball, nobody's disappointed. Tomorrow night against the Washington Wizards, go get you a dub. Go get one. It just shows you how bad the Warriors are without Steph. They can't even win against top teams on the road. This is not a revelation of brain surgery. Stephen Curry is their best player. The offense is built around him. Oh, by the way, he was 38 yesterday. They need to develop younger players. You should be a Knicks fan. You should be a Knicks fan like me who hasn't won since 1973. You should be that guy. To be honest, as a Warriors fan, I'm trying to be positive. No, you're not. But I am getting sick and tired and frustrated of seeing the Warriors team keep losing close games. I wish you were a coach, dude. I honestly do. Because if you were a coach, you would realize how hard it is to win games, number one. And you would realize that there are wins in losing also. This is not horseshoes. I'm not saying that. But when you look at this year with all of the injuries, you don't want the Warriors to win too many games. What you want to see is development from their players. This is not a fan show. This is a basketball show. If you don't know basketball, you probably shouldn't listen to the show. You probably shouldn't watch it. Because this is not a fan show. I'm not a Warrior fan. I'm a Warrior supporter. I'm a basketball fan. I'm a Knicks fan. But even if we were covering the Knicks, I could still have an honest conversation with you. There was nothing bad about what the Warriors did tonight. Nothing. Except not winning. They checked 9 out of the 10 boxes. As a Warrior fan, I mean, you're the type of fan that Draymond Green was talking about in his podcast last week. You're that fan. You're exactly who he was talking about. When he said, listen, all y'all want me to be traded? Me, Draymond Green, I suck, I shouldn't be back, and all this other crap. Well, guess what? Without me, you wouldn't have 4 championships. And you would not have 4 championships. Thank God most of the Warrior fans are actually pretty sensible. And they know basketball. You don't know basketball, Mr. GOAT, or you're trying your comedy routine out on me. Either or. I want a real honest take from you tonight. You're going to listen and you're going to comment. Give me an honest take, dude. Like this one right here. Vicky says, I love watching the young Warriors play. The Warriors are doing the best they can. These young players are getting educated fast. Vicky, why do you always have to come in and school these people? Why? Why do you have to do that? That is an intelligent take on a show that prides itself on content. There was nothing wrong with the Warriors' effort tonight. National game, sold out Madison Square Garden, and they're up 16 on the Knicks, a team that supposedly is a contender in the East. And even when the Knicks came back, the Warriors didn't go away. They still battled. And this is one night I don't want to beat up a Quentin Post because he actually played pretty darn well. Despite dropping the ball at the end, that wasn't really his fault. I mean, things happen. But Quentin Post might have played his best game. I want to say as a Warrior, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say this was his best game in quite some time. And I attribute it to one of the coaches, probably wasn't Steve Kerr, but one of the coaches or the players having a coming to Jesus talk with him and saying, yo, dude, we just signed a guy to a 10-day contract to basically take your minutes. There's no Al Horford. There's no Kristaps. You've been here now for 2 years. What are you going to do? Do you want to be in this league or not? I've never seen Quentin Post play more physically than he did tonight. I was very proud of him. I was very proud of him. And I hope it continues tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you why. This is my theory. If you have average ability, not above average, if you have average ability and you are 6'9" or taller, you can play in the NBA. How long? I don't know. 5 years seems reasonable to me. It's not that damn hard. Why isn't that hard? Because the NBA is about toughness. For role players, it's about toughness and intensity and setting picks and doing all of the little things. If Quentin Post wants to have a career, he can have it, but he's losing it fast. Wow. Um, I need a producer. Oh my God. This is terrible. But Ricky says, what happened? Let me give you, in all honesty, I think what happened was I didn't charge my battery on my computer, and my cord, like I have two different cords for this computer that I have, and one is not working very well. So I basically had no juice. So I had to go find another cord and something that a producer would be able to handle in about 30 seconds. So you're still there. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how the hell I got back on air, to be quite honest with you. I'd love to say that I'm some technical wizard, but I am not. But I am back. And thank you for hanging in there with me. I appreciate it. Let's take a look at Dylan Marino. He says, being a first-round exit is a big fat nothing burger. Ask the Steelers. That's how it's going. So why do you know that and Mr. GOAT doesn't know that? Why is that? I mean, it seems so simple to me. You know, and beyond that, I don't even want to think about Stephen Curry coming back for the play-in. I don't even care if he's 100%. I don't want to see him play any more basketball this year. I don't. I want to see Brandon Pozinski continue to build a case why he deserves an extension. I want to see Stephen Curry out there. I went to the game on Tuesday night against the Bulls. And Al Horford had a great game up until the end. And then they went into overtime. He was done. He had nothing left. I think in retrospect, Steve Kerr is probably questioning, even though they wanted to beat the Bulls, I think he's questioning whether or not he should have played him as much as he did. You know, because I'm not surprised he got hurt. I'm just not. He's played too many minutes. I don't want to see Stephen Curry out there playing big time minutes. And one of the points I want to make about him hurting his knee, it's the weight of the defenders that really hurt him. It was against Detroit or Houston. I think it was one of the Thompson twins was guarding him. And you could see a Sear leaning on him, or a man, I don't know the difference of those two players. But they were leaning on him. And he took a wrong step, and kind of tweaked himself a little bit. As you get older, when you start playing basketball, once your pores open up and the sweat goes through your body gets really stiff. And any type of hard jug at your body can really put you in bad shape. I don't know if that was the case, but I know what it feels like to try to play high-level basketball being an older person. In your late 30s. He's 38. I don't want to see Stephen play any more basketball this year. Mr. Goat says, yeah, first of all, I did not want to see the Warriors being happy that they can go to get a good pick in the draft. Why is that sad? Are you kidding me? How do you think the San Antonio Spurs were built? How? By tanking. That's how they got Tim Duncan. Victor Wembanyama was the number 1 overall pick. He wasn't a 13th pick. He was number 1. You think that San Antonio would be where they are now without Victor Wembanyama and Dylan Harper? You still got to pick the right players. but you need an injection of young talent. The Warriors need that. Now, you could say, well, Red, they tried that and they screwed it up. Yeah, they did. You're absolutely right. But it doesn't mean you stop trying. You don't do it again. This season feels like 2021 all over again. Yeah, Vicky, I kind of explained it. My power just went out. Frustrating. Thank you for hanging in there. Dylan says, Post settles for too many threes. I want to see him get some paint touches and attack mismatches on the block. He has a decent touch on that baby hook. Also, got to get more boards from a 7-footer. I agree with you. He had 3 rebounds. 3. But give him credit. He did have a good game, and I've been saying for months. What did I say? I said 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago. Quentin Post is not going to make it in the NBA as a 3-point shooter. It's not. It's not a game to play. The game is about rebounding and defense. And oh, by the way, if you can make an outside shot, then you have another tool in your bag. But you need to play defense to make it in this league. Otherwise, you won't. You'll be over in Europe or somewhere else. Kuz. Pods, Post, Dean, and GP2 played with a lot of energy and heart tonight. Even though they lost, it was one of the most enjoyable games to watch, in my opinion. You're only saying that because you know basketball. I'm being facetious. There was nothing wrong with the Warriors' effort. I totally agree with you. I actually had fun. I actually had fun watching Pods play basketball. I had a ball watching him kind of use his basketball intelligence and savviness on the court, using the rim to protect himself, getting those, reverse layups. I had a great time watching the game. I don't understand the negativity. I don't. Particularly if you study the team and you watch the team and you know what they're trying to do. They can't get out of the play-in because Memphis sucks so bad. And Memphis, talk about tanking. Talk about tanking. The Warriors wish that they could just mail it in right now, but they can't. They're going to be in the play-in because the teams below them are so bad. So I guess the Warriors don't care to win any more games. Just going to soft tank it. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Now, are the Warriors an embarrassment? Absolutely not. I went to the game, as I said, on Tuesday night against the Chicago Bulls. They played really good basketball. Really good. Pat Spence had a great game. Guy Santos had a great game. It's more about the experience. If you are a Warrior fan, if you're a basketball fan, you want to see good basketball. That's all. I mean, winning is kind of the cherry on top, and you're not always going to win. You want to see the game played the right way. You want to make sure that the players are still in practice, performing, preparing. You want to make sure the coaches are doing their jobs. That's what I saw tonight. That's what I've been seeing from the Warriors. Key says, with the Evans and Greenlaw signings, love the way we started. And if we can get Bosa brothers and Bentonio at guard, we should be Super Bowl contenders. They've done really well thus far, and you clearly follow this stuff pretty well. I love what they've done in the offseason. What do you think they should do with their pick? I would love to see the 49ers go out and get a stud offensive lineman, do something that they normally don't do. I would love to see them get a stud offensive lineman that they feel really, really comfortable about, someone possibly to replace Trent Williams that they can lock down for the next decade. I think they got a good team coming back anyway. I really do. I'm shocked how aggressive they have been. I'm very shocked. Let me take a look at this. Try this guy's name out. Osai. Oh my God. Azigawawa. Osa Azigawawa from Dallas. That guy's a bona fide pass rusher. We got him for a 3rd-round pick. He is a player. And I think Dallas probably wanted to keep him, but they probably couldn't afford him. You know, he's a player. So they added to their defensive line. They've done a hell of a job. I'll take a flyer on Dre Greenwald for a 1-year, $7.5 million deal. I'll do that anytime. Nate Hobbs is a smart veteran who's been around. I think you missed some earlier comments, Frank. Maybe I did. I'm trying to get around now because I've had those challenges staying on air. Apologize for that. So we're not going to realize the Warriors are on a 5-game losing streak that needs to end. They play the Wizards tomorrow. They can beat the Wizards. Come on. What are you talking about? The one player that I'm concerned about on the Warriors I'm not seeing is Moses Moody. I don't know the depth of his injury, but I want to see Moses Moody play, particularly against the young guys. I mean, with the young guys. I want to see him continue to play because he's going to be somebody who they're going to count on next year quite a bit. So I don't know the depth of his injury, but I want to see Moses Moody out there. Moses Moody, Guy Santos, and Pods are the guys that I really want to see. DeAnthony Milton, I think he wants to come back to the Warriors. They certainly want him back. But if he gets a whole lot of money from somebody, I don't know if he's coming back. I would even say Porzingis is kind of a wild card. I watched him play live, and he's definitely an upgrade over Quentin Post and even Al Horford. I'll say not on because he's younger. Al's going to get worn down over a period of time. He's going to be out some games because he's older. He's not as good a defensive player, in my opinion, as Al Horford, but offensively, he levels the Warriors' offense out. I can see Draymond, Kristoff, and Curry playing some really good basketball. The one guy that I want to see on the Warriors next year, that's not going to happen, but I want to see LeBron in the Warriors uniform. I do. LA doesn't seem to want him. I think a lot of that stems from jealousy. The idea that Luka and Austin Reeves are better without LeBron, plug in that next player, and then I'll take a look at it. But just on the surface, I don't agree with that. LeBron is still a very, very good player. It's just a matter of what he wants to do. Do I want to see him go back to Cleveland? No, I don't. I mean, he's done that twice. I don't want to see that a third time. I don't want to see him suck the air out of the room from Donovan Mitchell and some of those other guys, which is what he would do because he's LeBron. I want to see him go to a place where he's a little uncomfortable, where things feel a little new to him. He's sitting on the furniture for the first time. That would be as a member of the Golden State Warriors. We already know that LeBron and Steph play extremely well together. I want to see Steve Kerr come back. I do. I'm not excited. I mean, with a veteran team, I'm not excited about Terry Stotts or Jerry Stackhouse being the head coach. I'm not. After Steve steps away, then okay. But I want to see Steve Kerr coaching the team next year with most, if not all, of their veteran players coming back. Kristaps Porzingis makes $30 million. There's no way in hell the Golden State Warriors are going to give him a contract for $30 million next year. No way. Maybe 15. Maybe 15. I can't see LeBron playing for less than 30. I don't think he should. Bam's 83-point game was lame, especially if you watch the last 4 minutes. The Wizards should have started a fight to stop that totally disrespectful and lame by the Heat. I agree with you. And here's the thing. We can have a great conversation about Bam's 83 without being disrespectful to Bam. Because it's pretty remarkable that somebody with his skill set could score 83 points in the game. That was remarkable. But a higher power should have stepped in. As you said, just to be respectful to the game. Because that was not respectful. And I'm going to say this. If I'm the Washington Wizards, I'm looking at that coach and I'm saying to myself, is this the guy that I want to move forward with? As you said, somebody that would allow their team to disrespect the game like that? It was a bad look for basketball. Particularly when, and some of the basketball historians have come out and said that there were some hijinks when Wilt played and got his 100-point game. Obviously, none of us were there. It wasn't on TV. And in some ways, I don't really care. This is now. Particularly watching Kobe score 81 in a game that seemed like he had 50 or 40. It was all within the flow. They were down. Kobe Bryant is one of those guys that we're not going to quite be able to appreciate him. I think you can now. I mean, his career's been over. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. I think you can start to develop some context of how good Kobe Bryant was. But his 81-point game, when you watch it, it was like scoring 100. It really was. Bam was, know what it was? Bam's 83 was like playing a summer league game at Rucker, San Francisco Pro-Am, some summer league down in LA or something like that. The Pro-Am in Sacramento. I mean, it was a bad look. I'm not going to kill Bam for it, though. It wasn't really Bam's fault. Bam's a player. The fact that Eric Spoelstra said that he has no regrets, I doubt that's true. In retrospect. Think Pat Riley has some regrets? I think he does. I want the Warriors to bring Curry back. I'm tired of seeing this team lose games. Let's get back to winning. Oh my God. You're one of those irrational fans that they talk about. Wow, Vicky. By the way, the point spread was 25 tonight for the Knicks. That's impressive. Now, it'd be interesting to see what kind of effort the Warriors put forth tomorrow night because you know they're tired. They have a back-to-back tomorrow. There's no subs on the bench. It's going to be interesting how they show up tomorrow. With Bam checking back in the game with 4 minutes left, up by 20, how does that not start a fight? NBA is soft, as you know what. Yeah, I mean, listen. One of the reasons why I'm a Knicks fan is because that wouldn't happen with the Knicks. Are you kidding me? Greg Anthony, Anthony Mason, Patrick Ewing. Come on, man. Uh-uh. Xavier McDaniels. That would not fly against Detroit. That wouldn't fly against a lot of teams in the NBA, I think. It's like, I mean, a lot of people slam Perk for his takes. I don't really do that because I think Kendrick Perkins partly believes what he's saying, but he also knows that when he says something that some may perceive to be outrageous, the ratings spike. He has access to the data. He calls Shea Gilgeous the Michael Jackson of basketball. I didn't really think about that. I didn't think about that analogy. But when I think about it in a basketball context, he broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of scoring 20 plus games of 20 or more points. That in itself is, I guess, kind of impressive. I didn't even know the record exists. And SGA is a hell of a player. And the NBA needs stars. So his greatness as a basketball player is magnified by the NBA's desire to build stars because they need stars to promote the game. That's just a fact. Now, I've said several times, I don't care about stats. I don't care about scoring averages. I care about wins. I care about championships. If Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is sitting on 3 championships and he's doing all these crazy things, then man, give it up to him. But one of the things that some of you might not know, some of you will know, he's not double teamed the way that a lot of other superstar players were. He's just not. He's generally working against one defender, and he's doing some really, really nice stuff. His 3-ball game has improved tremendously. He can jack from 24 feet right in your face. He's a talented guy. And he's not getting as many whistles this year either. But the praise that they give to SGA, I have the benefit of history. I know all the players. And none of this stuff matters unless he wins championships. It doesn't matter. Even as great as Joker is, how many championships has Joker won? One. That's it. Well, he's the best center of all. I mean, listen. Say what you want to say about Shaq. Shaq won 4 championships. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 6. Robinson won multiple championships, I believe. Tim Duncan won 5. That's the one thing about the commentary of NBA basketball. A lot of these guys are not historians, or they lose context by not talking about history. History is so important. I understand, again, you got to promote the game. We're going to talk about history and get it right. Dylan Marino, hey Frank, what are your thoughts on the Oscar? One battle after another took home some hardware today. Yeah. I I got to be fair. If I'm being fair, I'm looking at the Oscars as an entity. They've come a long way. I think everybody has to admit that they've come a long way. I saw most of the films, most of them. I didn't see Weapons, so Madison won Best Supporting Actress. I didn't see her performance. I can't really say anything about that. I was hoping that Tiana Taylor had a chance, but I didn't see the film, so I really can't comment on that. I thought Michael B. Jordan winning the Oscar for Best Male Performance was historic, and I thought it was the right thing to do. I thought he was the best. I really did. I think that Del Toro and Leonardo kind of canceled each other out a little bit because they were both up for lead actor. I thought Michael B. should have won that. The only real issue that I have is I'm okay with One Battle winning Best Picture. I'm okay with that. If that's what they think, I'm all right with that. Then I think director should have went to Ryan Coogler. Either or. I thought Sinners was slightly a better film. I did, and I loved One Battle After Another. I would have given Best Director to Paul Thomas Anderson, and I would have given Best Film to Sinners. I would have split the baby. I would not have given both of those gigantic awards to Paul Thomas Anderson. I think Ryan Coogler deserved one of those. He did win Best Original Screenplay, but there was really no other film that touched Coogler in that category. So, when there is some debate about how things worked out, then they probably did a pretty good job. Patrick Thomas Anderson is a wonderful filmmaker. So is Ryan Coogler. I would have loved to see Sinners win Best Picture. It didn't happen. It was not a travesty. One Battle After Another is phenomenal. Jessie Buckley winning Best Actress was a shoo-in. Nobody can touch her right now. I don't think so. So overall, I'm okay with it. I think this was a great year. 2025 was a great year for cinema. Tremendous year for cinema. And watching this film, I'm going to write a short film. I got an idea for writing a short film, so I'm going to do that. And I was inspired by what I saw tonight. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Keith says, Jaylen Brown already bitching about all NBA blowing too many whistles. Agree, SGA is the worst, and Brown knows that's who they're going to play in the finals in years to come. I'm going to tell you something. You might be right. I like Boston's team better. I love how Boston. I'm a kid growing up in New York. I did not like the Boston Celtics. It was against the law of basketball for me to like the Boston Celtics, as good as they were. I love how they play basketball. They play basketball like the Golden State Warriors. They really do. Think about those mid-teen 20 teams that the Warriors had in Oakland. That's how the Boston Celtics play. They play a beautiful brand of basketball. The other thing about the Celtics that I love is they develop players. It doesn't matter where their guys are drafted. Scheiderman was drafted, 25, 28, late in the first round. He played a couple of years in the G League to get his game together. He's out there balling right now. Derek White is one of the all-time great Celtics at this time. Jaylen Brown, nobody saw that coming. Cater, a guy that the Sacramento Kings cut Now looks like he's getting ready to sign a $50 million contract. I don't know what his contract status is, but you tell me that he's not going to sign for 4 years, $60 million? This is a guy with Sacramento cut. Cut him. And Doug Christie had the nerve to say, oh, I liked him. I didn't want to lose him. Yeah, okay. Even if it's true, you can't say that. Dylan says, this was the best possible outcome for the Warriors. A competitive loss and good minutes for our young role players. This is evaluation period for the team. They're trying to build next year. You're making too much sense. I agree with you. And up in the trade value of possible players that may be on the block this year. I mean, you might be right, but I think that people are. I think Moses Moody is a guy that teams probably like. Although, I mean, you're not going to get anything more than you got when they drafted him. He was drafted 14th player overall. I mean, you can get a first-round pick for Moody. I don't know if you can get the 14th pick. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. As a 3-and-D guy that has a veteran team with good players. I don't think the Warriors have a lot of value in terms of the trade market with their players. I think what they do have is a bunch of guys who can, without trying to figure things out, they should be able to slide into pretty significant roles next year. When I say significant, I mean playing, 20, 25 minutes a game for like a Guy Santos. Even Podge playing 25 minutes a game at a high level. That's good basketball. I've been most impressed with him. I have to say, over the past month or so, he's not complaining as much. He's playing. I don't know if he can play any better. Podge is playing good basketball. That's what Vicky said. Vicky says, I wish SGA and Ant-Man were on the Warriors. Yeah. 30 other teams wish that too. Congratulations to USA Baseball. Oh, they won it? I didn't see that. When I turned the channel, the game was already over. I was watching the Warriors and I was watching the Oscars. But that's kind of a hit, right? The World Baseball Championships, I like it. It's kind of fun to watch. I mean, there's so much talent in baseball from various countries that they can put together a pretty good competitive tournament. They really can. Good for baseball. Good luck. I like it. Dylan said, I thought Patrick Thomas Anderson was a lock to win director and pitcher after Sinners took the original screenplay. I'm glad Michael B. Jordan won Best Male Actor over Timothy, especially after Timothy's comments. It's interesting because we don't want to say it or we don't want to believe it, but everything in life is a little political. It's an interesting comment, Dylan, because Timothy Chalamet's performance in Marty Supreme was extraordinary. It was really good. Really good. As good as Michael B. Jordan's. The only thing that you could say about Michael B. Jordan, in my opinion, is he played two characters, which is pretty hard to do. And there was a distinction between the two characters. So he literally had to play two characters. Marty Supreme was built around Timothy Chalamet's performance, and he was outstanding. And had he won, I don't think people I think people kind of expected Chalamet to win, but his comments about the ballet dancers definitely did not help him. It shouldn't matter, but it does matter. It does. It made him appear to be full of himself, not aware of how challenging it is for all of these artists, regardless of what you do, to actually make it. It made him look and appear to be a little entitled. And yet, I don't have any doubt he's going to win an Oscar down the road. I don't. I don't have any doubt. I think maybe some of the Academy folks who was looking at him and Michael B. Jordan felt the same way. I don't know. I think it was important that Michael B. Jordan got that look. He might never get another one, but he got the look. I also thought it was kind of cool how Michael B. Jordan acknowledged everybody who has inspired him, who's come before him. Good night to be that guy, that's for sure. And he's a superstar. When you look at Denzel Washington's reign, when you look at Will Smith and what has transpired in his career, they need another guy to step up and be a bankable superstar movie star. A bankable movie star. Let's leave it at that. And he is. He really is. They got Chalamet. Michael B. Jordan's one. Is there anybody else on the upswing, on the come up, that we can say is a potential movie star? It's not a lot. It is so hard now. Dylan says, I had the Warriors plus 8.5 Knicks. Took home some major cash. Love it. Not mad at you, brother. Oh, wow. That USA and Dominican Republic game was cinema. Wow. I got to see it then. Like the beam, the Kings won again. Who'd they beat? I was impressed with their win against the Clippers last night. I really was. That was a great win. I don't think it changes my feelings about Doug Christie. I don't think he's any better. I don't think he's any worse. I just don't. I need to see more from Doug Christie. But I have to give him credit for this. He has developed the former Stanford player, the Frenchman, Renault, I guess his name is. I actually coached the kid. I coached him. He was on a pro-am team that I coached a couple of years ago. And he could score. Legit 7 foot. Again, when I think of him, I think of Quentin Post a little bit in that I think he feels that his bread is going to be buttered off of what he does on the offensive end, and I'm not convinced of that. When you play against good teams, it's defense. It's defense and rebounding. As a big guy, if you want the ball, you got to go get offensive rebounds. No one's going to feed you the ball unless you Tim Duncan or you Shaq or somebody like that. Or, even Wembanyama. Victor doesn't get fed like that. Victor gets his in a multitude of ways. Getting a rebound, leading the break, shooting a three, getting post-ups, offensive rebounds. That guy is an unbelievable player. He really is. It's kind of crazy that Adam Silver is trying to punish teams for tanking. The idea of that is just ridiculous to me. That's how professional sports work. The bad teams need good young players. I agree to a degree. I mean, I agree to this extent. You need to look like the Warriors. You need to go out and put forth a solid effort, whomever's on the floor. All teams don't do that. There's a way to do it. There's a way to soft tank, and the Warriors do it the best. Some of these teams will put out dog meat and don't care and go out there and get blasted by 30. That's unacceptable. It is not good for ratings. The Warriors probably pulled in a pretty good number tonight. In spite of Stephen Curry and Draymond not playing, that game was probably pretty good for NBC. Frantic Rage says, Sinners was great, but very happy that one battle after another won. A very relevant movie in today's America. Happy that Jordan won. More worthy than Chalamet. Overall, happy with tonight's big winners. Yeah, like I said, I can't complain at all. I can't. I thought they did a good job. I thought the show moved well. I thought people looked good. They looked happy to be there. There was a lot of clapping among everybody if they won or not. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good deal tonight. They have a lot to be proud of. Vicky says, Post gets fed. Yeah, he gets fed more than he should, but they don't really have anybody. So, you know, and I think he should get fed some, but I want to see him mix it up even more. Just mix it up. Just go out there and fight. I'm gonna give you a comp. Jake Lindow. Is it Jack Lindow from St. Mary's? He's now on Memphis. This young man is the epitome of what I think Quinn Post should be. Lindow came from St. Mary's, bounced around, making $10 million a year now. All he does is work his tail off. Probably got another 3 or 4 years in the NBA. Going to take all that money and go back to Australia. Out of St. Mary's. Why? Because he's tough as hell. He's tough. He's not the best basketball player in the world. He literally, I mean, he's starting to add kind of a 3-ball, but his game is really from like 15 feet and in. Setting screens, rolling to the basket, making layups, hard fouls, tough defense. That's it. It ain't that hard. Conan was a great host too. Yeah, Conan was great. Conan can host. He's naturally funny. Yeah, I mean, I actually miss his show. I actually miss the Conan O'Brien show. Even though I think Seth Meyers' show was great. I do. Seth Meyers, that segment he does, a closer look, that's genius television. That is genius. And the thing about Seth that's kind of cool, he was a head writer on Saturday Night Live. That dude can write his ass off. You know, I mean, particularly in like politics. I mean, sometimes I don't even go to bed until I watch a closer look. That's how funny it is to me. So, Jimmy Fallon is kind of his own brand. He's different from the other folks. I like Jimmy Fallon. But I like serious commentary about current events also. So Seth Meyers gives me that. Conan could give me everything. So hopefully at some point Conan's going to make his way back on television. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I got one take, I guess, on NCAA. We haven't talked about that. I think this is one of the first years that St. Mary's has a legitimate chance of going beyond the Sweet 16. They've gone to the Sweet 16 before. I think they got a legitimate chance to win 3 games in this year's NCAA tournament. Yeah, they lost to Santa Clara in the WCC semifinals, I guess. But I like their team. They have never been more balanced. And good luck for the WCC. In spite of Gonzaga leaving and going to the Pac-12, this is a good year for that league. They lost Brigham Young, and yet you got 3 teams in the NCAA tournament. That's outstanding. Santa Clara is in the tournament this year for the first time in decades. And guess what? At the start of next season, mark it down, Santa Clara is going to be in the top 25. That's how talented they are. The only thing that can stop Santa Clara is if the NIL Cowboys come in and just raid their team, with more money, which could happen. It's sad, but that's how college sports works now. Santa Clara has top 25 talent going into next year, but they could get raided. They really could. I don't want that to happen, because I want to see them for the first time really get some of the love that St. Mary's has gotten over the past decade. Gonzaga's gone, so they need another team to step up. I wish USF, University of San Francisco, would not go back to the 1970s. I'm not saying that, but they need another team to step up. They really do. And guess what? By the way, that might happen. I got some inside dope. USF is getting a couple of really talented recruits. Some kids out of Reardon High School in San Francisco are going there. Point guard and a forward. The point guard I saw last year, he's a kid who can play in the Pac-12. So they're going to have an injection of talent. Should be interesting to see how that translates to the basketball court. But St. Mary's, Santa Clara, and possibly University of San Francisco next year will be fun to watch, and maybe get some notoriety from a national perspective. With regards to who's going to win the national championship, I'm not definitive I don't have definitive thoughts with anybody. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be Duke. I mean, when you look at Boozer, I like Boozer. I think he's going to be a good pro, but he's not real explosive. I see teams either playing a tight zone against Duke or double teaming him and turning his water off, and seeing Duke go home maybe post Sweet 16. They can win a couple of games, but I don't see them going past the Sweet 16. UConn offensively, I don't think they're quite good enough. Florida, they got good front court. Their guards are a little light defensively. I don't know who's going to win. I'm going to fill out a bracket, and I'll figure it out tomorrow. But I don't have a definitive idea of who's going to win the national championship this year. I don't. Dylan says, Frank, what is your favorite type of movie genre? Spy thriller all day. Love it. I can watch one of those Jason Bourne movies on repeat. I just love those movies. I love them because they're smart. A little espionage, mixed in with, a little treason, technology. I love those movies. I do. And it's I know it's not real, but it's fun. It's interesting. Yeah, those are my favorite movies. Or like The Fugitive. I love The Fugitive. I can watch The Fugitive over and over again. The Mark Wahlberg movie, Shooter. I love that movie. I think everybody loves that movie. That movie is probably shown more than some of the top movies that have grossed a lot more money. But Shooter, I can watch that movie over and over again. I just dig it. Vicky says she thinks the committee did a good job. I agree with you. I like Michigan's chances making a run in the Midwest. The East is an absolute bloodbath. I like Michigan. Watching them today against Purdue, I don't love them as much because they can become somewhat predictable offensively and get shut down. So I'm gonna tell you who's my dark horse. My dark horse is Arkansas. Now, Arkansas's basketball IQ is not the highest as a team, but I love watching Arkansas play. Darius A-Cup Jr. is my favorite player to watch. I think he has AI and Derrick Rose vibes. I think that kid is just a flat-out star. You know, I mean, I think he's probably going to be drafted somewhere between 5 and 8, which is probably a little too aggressive for the Sacramento Kings. I think they probably got to be a little more in line with everybody else's thinking, but I think Darius A-Cup Jr. is going to be a superstar. As a matter of fact, I think the Memphis Grizzlies are targeting him to replace Ja. That's what I think. I think they look at that kid and they say, you know what? That's our next star. And I think they're going to do everything within their powers to get him in Memphis. Mark it down. Mark it down. He's the type of player that would galvanize that community. Seemingly he's a good kid, loves basketball. And yeah, he's what they need. So keep your eye on that guy in Memphis. Would not surprise me at all. Dylan says, also glad my hometown, Hawaii, gets to go dancing. Let's hope they got their Cinderella shoes on. I like that too. I mean, every now and then they'll pop off and they'll get a decent team and make it. Good for them. Ginger Goat says, college basketball is such a joy to watch. So much love, players, and the crowd care more. I don't disagree with you, and I'm gonna say this to you. I played at Madison Square Garden 4 or 5 times, and watching St. John and UConn just kind of like literally just go at each other like they're in a wrestling match. I love that style of basketball. I do, because it's all based off toughness. That place was rocking. If you've ever been to Madison Square Garden before, for a concert or a basketball game, you just look up into the crowd and they have those theater lights, 19,000 people. I wish I was there. I was watching that UConn St. John's game. I was like, man, I wish I was there. That was awesome. I would like to think that St. John's could make a run, but they get stuck offensively. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But I'm not surprised that Rick Pitino has that program back in the running as one of the top tier programs in the country. And it would not surprise me if St. John's made a run. Would not. Vicky says, Michigan drives me nuts. I get it. Check out the movie Hardcore Henry. Is it a new movie or is it an old movie? Ardal, how you doing? What's up? Don't sleep on Purdue. 2 championships in football and basketball. Purdue's solid. I mean, they're solid. They play really slow, Vicky. That's the only thing about Purdue. They play too slow. It's hard to win like that in NCAA because you can get blitzed by, some team that you never heard of, California Baptist or somebody like that, VCU, that throws a press on you. They really only have one competent ball handler. That's Brandon Smith. That's it. So I'm a little concerned about their lack of team speed. They're good. I'm always going to root for Michigan State. I love Izzo. Dylan says, Michigan really disappointed me today. Purdue out-executed them to death in that second half. And their bigs outplayed ours. And remember, I said that turnovers would be Michigan's Achilles heel. You did say that. You did. It's an old movie. Okay, let me get the name of it again. What's it called? Something Henry, right? Yeah, give it to me again. I know it's Henry. All right. I'm writing it down right now with my pen. Hold on. Hardcore Henry. I did something this weekend that I normally don't do. I went to the movies and I saw, was it Heathering Heights with Margaret Robbie? I kind of got drugged by the ear to go see that. Wasn't half bad. It was actually pretty decent. And then I wanted to be prepared for the Oscars, so I rented a movie. I normally never rent movies, but I rented Sentimental Value, and I'm halfway finished that movie. So I'm going to finish it tomorrow. It didn't win, but it has Scarsdale in it. I like it. I like it so far. It's a combination of subtitles and English, and pretty darn good. So I'm gonna check that out. Maybe I'll review that for you all next week. I want to thank y'all for hanging in there with me. We had to get right, and we did. Turned out to be a pretty darn good show. So thank you for that. Next week's gonna be another banger. The NCAA tournament will be in full effect. Warrior fans, look at the big picture. All right, look at the big picture. Because I think what they're doing now is going to help them in the future. I don't want to see Steph come back. If he does, I won't hate it, but I really don't want to see him come back. I want to see these young guys get minutes and develop as players. That's how you get better. I had a really good closing to my season this weekend. One of my girls, my oldest young lady, saved our season this year. We didn't win a whole lot of games, but she would not allow our season to go sideways. She was a great leader. She helped out young players, and it was just beautiful to see her step up in the way that she did. As a result, I had so many coaches come up to me this weekend and congratulate me on how I coach. They were like, well, your girls never gave up. They played in, and it was great. They saw the bigger picture. That was awesome. And then somebody who, on a yearly basis, does an all-star game for the girls that play in the league, came up to me and told me that they wanted to have my player, my captain, be in the all-star game, and he asked me to coach with him. So that made my weekend. It really does, because it kind of shows you what this is all about. It's really what Steve Kerr is doing right now. You know, you can argue that Steve Kerr makes $15 million if he makes that for the 4 championships, but I would suggest that yes, but it's also about the professionalism that he's exhibiting right now. When it's really tough, when it's really down in the dumps, when players would rather do 10 other things, they go out on the court in front of 19,000 Madison Square Garden and put forth a really good effort and put themselves in a position to win. Now, you got to do it again. You can't lay down against the Washington Wizards. You got to do it again. You know, to really take solace in your performance tonight, you got to go out and perform tomorrow night. So I'll be watching the Warriors pretty closely to see if they do that. Once again, I did a horrible job promoting the show. That's on me. Hopefully you slam that like button a gazillion times like you're voting for Steph Curry to be in the All-Star game. And you subscribe to the show if you are already not, if you are not a subscriber of the Indie Dungeon Show already. During the week, you can hit me up at X at Big Frank Red. It certainly helps when you promote the show by hitting the like button and subscribing. It certainly helps. Yeah, I've seen Mad Max. Mad Max is a good movie. Mad Max, Sin City. I've seen a ton of movies. Steven Seagal, Under Siege. Those movies were decent. He's quite different now. I think you know that. All right, let me do my thing and get out of here, everybody. Success in getting paid is a manifestation of the whole process. If you're the individual, don't do things to help other people make their lives better. As far as I'm concerned, you haven't done nothing. Until we get together next week or before that, be safe out there. My name is Frank Red. Ghost.